Hi there, good morning. I just thought I'd do a little bit on this woman here, woman in court over McCann family stalking charges. Been looking into it a little bit, and oh my God, what a story here. I've done a few little videos. Apparently, a woman who claimed to be Madeleine McCann has appeared in court charged with 4 counts of stalking the missing girl's family. She's originally from Poland. She's been remanded in custody until the 7th of April. The court documents state that she, 23-year-old, is alleged to have sent messages, left voicemails, and turned up at the family home between the 3rd of January 2024 and 15th February. Now, although she's only been charged with like 4 counts, which is the way they do it, I've seen more than 2 occasions where she's turned up at the house, numerous calls, hours and hours of videos online. She's constantly sending them documents, constantly sending the children, contacting the children. So I've done a little bit, and there's poor Maddie here. As you can see, they are nothing alike. The eyes are completely different. But in the little video I've done, you'll see, well, I'll go through over a few things. I think it's a good thing she's in jail. The police don't know how dangerous she is. She's coming from Poland to keep turning up at the house. She's turned up at the vigils. She's been harassing the two poor McCann teenagers. They've had enough shit. They get enough nutters. So to prolong it this long, it's been going on since 2023. She's been warned several times. She didn't give up. She's carrying it on. She's been given a platform by several podcasters, milking her for what it's worth, praising her, telling her she's doing a great job, telling her she's the image of Maddie. She should demand the DNA test, all the rest of it. When the McCanns owe this woman absolutely nothing. She has issues with her own family. She should deal with them. So she's turned up and got herself arrested. And there's a big conspiracy about this, apparently. No conspiracy. She's been warned several times. As I said, the McCanns must have obviously called the police. They know who she is. They've obviously checked her out. She's 2 years older than Maddie. She's a Polish woman. She has Polish DNA. No English in her whatsoever. They know she's not Maddie. So why on earth would they entertain DNA testing and all the rest of it, demanding the McCanns sort this out? It's not up to the McCanns to sort out her shit. It really isn't. But apparently, she's done this 3 other times, 3 other families saying she's missing kids. Funny enough, only high profile cases. So this woman is a grifter. I think she's vile, absolutely evil. She's well aware of the damage she's causing to this family. Um, Regardless of what you feel about the McCanns, this isn't on. It really isn't. Imagine somebody coming up to you. I think how old are those kids now? 17, 18, 17 maybe? The twins. Very young. They don't deserve this. They didn't even know Maddie really. They probably don't even hardly remember her. So on that side, they've grown up without a lot of the pain that our parents will have, in a way, but still it impacted on how it has impacted on their lives all this time. It's one of the cases where it's just, I don't know how they're still standing. If it was me, I don't know how I would have coped. It's so heavy, and the way the public see them and the hate they get and everything else. I don't think I could have handled it, to be honest. And it shows in Kate's face. She's had a hard time. Um, I don't believe they killed their own daughter. I do believe she was abducted. How could she have done it in that little time that they were at the restaurant? It's impossible. So you have to say, they're grieving parents, and this must be an absolute nightmare of this woman to keep coming saying, I'm your daughter, I'm your daughter. I've heard the calls, they're horrific. Screaming and at the door, screaming with them, and she has that other woman as well screaming, demanding, give me a test, give me a test. She's where she belongs, in my opinion. She is absolutely where she belongs. The police don't know how dangerous she is. She could do a thing. The police are heavy-handed. They've locked her up for asking questions. She needs to know who she is, demanding that McCann's give her the answers. Well, the police don't know how dangerous or not dangerous this woman is. Obviously, to go to the extreme she's going through, she's been calling the FBI, calling annoying everybody for years, pestering them. Like she was not been able to provide any reasonable evidence that's not made up in her own head, and she is who she is, a Polish woman with 100% Polish and a bit of Lithuanian DNA, nothing at all to do with McCann's. And even Dr. Phil exposed her and said she needs help. So the police quite rightly arrested her. She can't be around those McCann kids. What if she turned up and just stabbed one of them out of jealousy or something? We don't know. People are saying, oh, she's lovely, she's got charisma, she's educated, she's this, she's not mentally ill. Well, if she's not mentally ill, then she's just pure evil, isn't she? Just pure evil to do what she's doing because she knows who she is. She knows who her family is. She has her birth certificate. She has used her birth certificate to get her passport to come to England. So she knows who she is, and she knows she's older than Maddie. There's photographs of her and her parents before Maddie was born, of her as a baby. She hasn't changed. She looks the same. She's the image of her, a real mother. The image. When her mother takes off those glasses, they're like twins in that picture. So, she knows what she's doing. So this is dangerous. So the police quite rightly locked her up and deemed her dangerous. So hopefully now they'll stop getting harassed and people should stop harassing the McCanns. It's nothing to do with them. This woman is a nutcase and an evil nutcase, and no one knows what she's capable of because we've seen how she can lie, and I've seen how hysterical she can get on videos that she's posted herself. But yeah, on these podcasters, she's such a calm, well-kept woman, well together. Now, I've seen her hair thick with grease, not washed, looking like a complete fucking Looney Tune. Dangerous woman. So I hope she does get some time for what she's doing, and that it'll deter other people, won't it? I don't believe in all this. I hate frauds and lies, absolutely, especially where dead babies and children are concerned. Just keeping the wounds open and digging. It's just disgusting. It's been done to me, so I know what it's like. People, I lost my daughter, and people had fun with that for a while. Sick people.
How do you know? How do you know?
Please do not afterwards, and please leave the premises. Look, I don't know what your investment is. No, don't listen. We're not having a discussion about it. It's not going to do with anything.
No, DNA. I don't know.
I have all markings on my body, almost. I have memory.
No, you have said so much stuff. We don't want any information.
Well, all I'm saying is...
But this is DNA on paper. DNA on paper. My DNA
The police are well aware about Julia and her situation.
But it's not lying.
No, because...
How are you going to find that out?
Because I have a treatment. I have
Great.
prison.
Okay. You go to him and get him to send all the information to the Metropolitan Police.
Police
Julia,
officer present.
Yes, because you were so high up for the Freemason. I'm not here.
No, not me.
We're not having a discussion. Please leave, but we will be.
I am not this. Look at it, that's what me and room me out. Room me out. Please take it. This is fun. Please. Only 2 minutes. I understand you.
I do, but I don't need this.
But I'm not lying. Please, I'm not lying. My police. I'm going to call the police. Call the police. This is fun. I'm not lying. Please, I have DNA. I'm going to the police and now sort it out. Police, of course not. us a lot of distress.
Yeah, that's fine. So this is Julia. Now, obviously, what I've done is I've made Julia's eye the same size as the eye we're comparing it to, so that we have a consistent size over both images. So I'm going to slowly start reducing this down. And if you just concentrate.
Okay, this is a couple of the calls that I'm on her TikTok. If people don't find those calls distressing, I don't know what's wrong with you. This is why she was arrested for calls like that constantly to the McCanns, ringing the children, the McCann children. Now, whatever you think about the McCanns, you feel they've done something to their daughter. I don't know. I'm on the fence because I've not seen enough evidence either way to make my mind up. The children have nothing to do with it. What kind of life have they led now? Sister missing, all this shit, all their lives. They're 18 now, and she's harassing them on Instagram and other social media. I'm your sister, I'm your sister. How distressing do you think that is for young teenagers? This is not on. And people like Atwood and Wedger and this fucking Ron Swanson giving this woman a platform to carry on with the nonsense. And here he is agreeing with her that the eye is a mirror image. You're the mirror image of Madeleine McCann. Fuck, she is not. She looks nothing like the McCanns. The eye is droopy. It's a different color. She has no eyelashes. She has no eyebrows. Her skin coloring is different. Dark circles under the eyes. Face shape different. Body shape different. Everything couldn't be more different. Yet you've got these idiots constantly praising this woman. Oh my God, it's uncanny. You're Madeleine. Nothing will make me believe you're not Madeleine. You're so Madeleine. They're terrible. You need a DNA test. They should give you this. They should give you that. The McCanns owe this nutcase absolutely nothing. She's already been identified. She's 2 years or 3 years older than McCann. She has a birth certificate. She got her passport to come to England. What did she get her passport with? What did she use? A birth certificate with her age and her name on it. She's already accused three other people, three other families have probably gone through similar before she got to the McCanns, but she wasn't getting enough attention. She wants attention, and is she getting it from these three sleazeballs? The messages, people, the comments in the audience and the crowd are absolutely disgusting. Let's all go together and go to the McCanns and demand they do a DNA. Let's all get together and go to the McCanns. Who's all? The 650,000 subs? Is those all they all want to go? This is getting out of hand. People are absolutely ridiculous. I believe this woman is evil. Very, very evil. She knows what she's doing. Yeah, maybe she's got mental problems. Listen, I'm not a fan of this mental problem cop out business. I've studied a lot of mental issues, mental health problems. I've studied serial killers, criminals, everything like that for years. So I think I've got a good handle. Um, First thing is, mental problems don't absolve you from behaving badly. You know what you are doing. Maybe you're a bit depressed, you feel bad, but your mind is compass mentis. You know what you are doing most of the time. Now, even the worst serial killers, they go on trial to test their insanity. Are they sane? Or are they not sane? Now, we'd say they're fucking insane, the crimes they do, but not by the law. If they may be completely insane, but they are still compass mentors and still know that what they are doing is wrong, yet they still indulge themselves for their selfish reasons because they don't give a fuck about anybody else. This is the bottom line. They only care about themselves. So I don't use mental illness as any excuse for anything. Now, I've seen people, yeah, with proper mental illness that really deserve to not be charged with their crimes because they're completely off the scale. You can't get a coherent word out of them. They're away with the fairies. They don't know who they are. They can't dress themselves. They can't go to the toilet. They are far gone. Well, then, yeah, I'd say no, that they're not responsible for a thing. Probably mentally ill, needs help, lock them away. They need to be locked away if they can't control themselves. But just having a little mental health issue doesn't absolve you from what you're doing. This woman knows what she's doing. She knows the distress she's been causing because she's done it before. It's not her first rodeo, is it? Um, Dr. Phil, they exposed her with the DNA. She's 100% or 90% Polish and some Lithuanian in there. Yet now she's coming out with this DNA proof that she's 65%, 69% DNA linked to the McCanns. Absolute bullshit. Where did she get these results? Jerry McCann didn't do a DNA test. Does it online? Where did she get these stupid results? And who's the so-called expert giving her this information? Another dental expert saying the teeth are absolutely spot on. No, they're not. They're nothing like. She has nothing similar with the McCanns whatsoever. I can't understand how people are being so blind and agreeing with her. Oh my God, you're the image. You're such that you're her. She's so fucking not. She looks nothing like the McCanns. She's got dead, droopy fish eyes. My sister-in-law is from Finland. She got exactly the same colouring, exactly the same eyes. A lot of these Eastern Europeans have dark circles around their eyes. I think it's because their skin is so white and transparent. They don't get a tan in the summer mostly. A lot of them are very, very white. She's got typically Polish, Eastern European skin and looks. She hasn't got English looks whatsoever. The McCanns have distinctive eyes. I've seen it in Kate, Maddie, and now the other daughter. They're different. Their eyes are distinctive. She hasn't got the McCann eyes. The whole family have, and darker eyelashes and everything. Maybe she has got a little mark there, but they're superimposing it to make it look exactly right. This Ron Swanson big fake, superimposing it, sizing it up, making out that she's the double of Madeline when she looks nothing like it. He's got a mirror image. Now they're praising this woman. You're so great. You're diligent. You've got charisma. The cameras are going to love you. The cameras are going to love you. You'd be great when all the podcasters get hold of you. You'd be great. A liar, absolute sick woman, absolutely vile. The lies she's been telling everywhere, and she's been promoted like this. And now she's been arrested. They've encouraged her that much to go along with this stupid story and this nonsense. She's been arrested, and she could get between 5 and 10 years for stalking. So again, well done to these podcasters for parading around another, fake and dragging the police into it, getting her. I believe they absolutely, it's people encouraging this woman, got her arrested, coming to England. She's been warned, not to come near the McCanns. You will be arrested. She has been warned. On certain channels, everything is a conspiracy with this case. Like they call from the police, the way they handled her on the phone, they handled her absolutely 100% correctly. They know who she is. They've already checked her out. Why on earth would they entertain a DNA test when they absolutely know she can't possibly be Madeline? They already know. Yet these people are demanding DNA test to solve it all. DNA test to solve. Why should they indulge every nutcase going that comes up out the woodwork? That police said there have been hundreds, and there'll probably be a lot more before her and after her. So they're dealing with this all the time. Maybe not as public as her. She decided to go public for fame, to get herself known. Absolutely a grifter. And they're collecting money for her and everything else to get testing. She needs to sort out things with her own family. It's not up to the McCanns to sort out her shit. It really isn't. And people putting it on the McCanns is just irrational. And it just shows there's no critical thinking there whatsoever. Talking about going up to the McCanns' house, gangs of them, and making demands. Who the hell are these people? Seriously. So, what I can see, her parents don't know what to do with her. They're gone into hiding because of all the abuse they're getting, because she's led people to believe that they are big, horrible child kidnappers and paedophiles and all the rest of it, and have a big gang going. How do you think her family feel if none of that is true? I'm doubting any of it is true. So, how do you think her family feel? And they're moaning about them going into hiding. They don't want to do any more interviews. They've said their piece. They've told the truth. But the way he goes through the police, the family's interview, he skims through it all. Doesn't even read the facts. Skims through it all. Not interested. Must be lies. Obviously lies. We'll believe Julia. She's the one telling the truth. Yeah, she's the one that's been caught out in lie after lie after lie. And saying she's got arrested for nothing. It's a big conspiracy. They're obviously watching her. They've tapped her phone. No, she's turned up at the McCann's house several times, and they've called the police since 2 years. It's been going on 2 years, isn't it? 2023. She's been contacting the kids on social media numerous times. I've heard some of the calls, absolutely horrific. And the distress in the McCanns is absolutely clear, and it will be clear for the court how distressed they are. This is making them. This woman won't leave them alone. She's been sending them stuff, all this information that they don't want to see. Nothing to do with them. It's nothing to do with them. She needs to leave them alone. But it's too late now, as she's been encouraged. You're doing a great job. You're absolutely Madeline. We believe you. Go ahead. You know, slagging off the McCanns constantly. I've egged this woman on to the point now where she's been arrested and looking at some years in jail. Well done, people. Well done. Absolutely horrendous story. Nobody said to her, "Look, love, you look nothing like the McCanns. You're completely different children. You look completely different children." There's a photograph there when they were younger, about the same age. Completely different children. Yet people are saying, "Oh, it's a mirror image." This is all encouraging her to believe it even more. And no, she's in jail. Hope you're all satisfied. Hope you're all satisfied and you've made your little buck. I'm not really a fan of Sonia Poulton too much. I mean, she makes a few good points, but I'm not really into women presenters for some reason. They just are just not. But I don't watch her, but I just came across this again researching this, and she brings it up and brings up Atwood's channel and goes over why she fell out with them with the Kelly Diamond and Daddy Gate. That's exactly when I stopped watching him. It was first with people he brings up. I was thinking, oh no, this is way out of order. I can't listen to this. It's Jeanette Archer and a few others, and I was starting to get sick anyway. And I thought, no, I'm not into this guy at all. I don't like the people he's bringing up. Complete fabrication. You can tell she was lying. And look at her now. I knew she was lying from day one. Then you got Wilfred Wong, child kidnapper. So it was around that time, wasn't it? And then the Kelly Diamond thing, and I thought, oh my God, this guy's just sick. I unsubbed him, didn't watch another thing since then until now. I've just seen what he's doing. I watched a few of the videos with all her evidence. The evidence is ridiculous. As I said, it's like the photo fits from the kidnapping. She's putting them next to members of her family. Anyone would look fucking similar with a moustache and hair, black hair. Put anyone there, so she's putting all members of her family, all these criminals, and saying that it could be him, it could be him. So no wonder her family got into hiding. She just said there are all these things. So, but Sonia Poulton did call him out as it was. She said it exactly. I could back her up 100% on this. It was absolutely disgusting, that whole thing with Kelly Diamond. Absolutely vile. I could not stomach another minute of him after that. And I've come back after a couple of years ago, 2, 3 years ago, all that. But anyway, she says it here why she fell out with him, why she won't work with him again, and calls him out for what he's doing with this Julia woman. Which, good on her. She stuck to her guns and she'll say it. And I like people like that who stick to it and keep their integrity if they can and keep away from people who are going to drag them down. I've done it all my life as well. You have to. If you're serious about what you do, you need to be careful of the company you keep. But I suggest people watch that. It's quite good. Another one I'd say is Matthew Steeples. He sums it all up as well and calls out these people. So there's not many calling them out really for what they're doing, but they are totally cashing in with this Julia business. They know she's not Madeline McCann. Yeah, going along with it to the extent, doing 1 or 2 videos, yeah, you'd say, well, you're on the bandwagon. But to the amount of videos they've done with this woman and the 3 usual suspects, they're drooling over her, young girl. It was disgusting. I couldn't believe what I was hearing, what I was seeing. I really couldn't, and how they're going along with her and praising her and giving her all the compliments to keep her going, to give her more, egging her on more. And as I said, now she's in jail. Well, there you go, peeps. This is one of the pictures that she's claiming they're like twins. She put this picture up and people are like, oh my God, the resemblance is eerie, it's uncanny, it's this, it's that. These are completely 2 different children, completely 2 different children. Eye colour is different. Like I said, she's got very fair and blonde eyelashes, whereas Maddie has her eyelashes are dark. And they're distinctive. They kept those eyes like her mother and her sister. They had exactly the same eyes and the same eyelashes. I've seen this in families. They have similar things like that. She has no similarities whatsoever. Nothing whatsoever. But people are saying that this is her. This is absolutely her. It's you. It's you. You're Maddie. You're Maddie. She looks nothing like her whatsoever. It's sickening. It really is sickening. This is another picture she was showing that, look, we're twins. And not even one person would say to this woman, look, love, you really are deluded. You look nothing alike. You're completely different children. Nobody's saying that to her. Nobody's saying, look, you shouldn't be stalking children, causing them grief like this. It's all okay. Everything's okay. What this woman is doing. Nobody gave her any advice whatsoever, any good advice whatsoever. Say, look, maybe speak to your parents, get a court order from your parents if necessary, if they don't comply. But our parents said she knows damn well who she is. They don't need to, and we don't know what went on with her parents. Maybe they have done a DNA and she just won't accept it. Who knows? It seems like she's had a troubled childhood, been rebellious, been in hospitals several times. So this problem is with her parents, I'm afraid. I don't know. Maybe they disowned her. Maybe she's disowned them after what's happened. Maybe she didn't like her life. Who knows what went on? We don't know. We only know what she's telling everybody, and so far it's all been lies, hasn't it? And people are not even looking into her background to find out what really is going on with this girl. Well, woman. Just a few little words summing up from Matthew Steeples, his opinion.
Paulie is talking of Hugh Edwards. Well, yes, an awful person. Anyway, we haven't quite finished the story of Julia Wandell, but I do think maybe for a Sunday evening, this is quite enough. I think what I need to say in conclusion about Julia Wandell, closing the book, is that Julia Wandell is a wicked, disgusting, stain on humanity who should not have been encouraged by a bunch of grifters who are trying to make money out of a mentally unhinged lunatic. This is the problem with her. She would never have been locked up in a prison in Britain if she hadn't been encouraged by stupid people to get on an aeroplane and to fly here and pretend to be someone she isn't. And they can claim all they want. 69%. Oh, so what? I could say I'm 69% Prince Andrew. Thank God I'm not. But, it's a load of absolute tosh. These people are ridiculous. And they are shameful. And I haven't been making programs in a while, but I'm sure they'll be very angry that I've said what I've said. They probably won't mention it because they don't want to react and promote me. I don't care. I don't want to be promoted. I'm talking to only you, the people who watch me.
Broken doors.
Okay, that was Matthew. I couldn't agree more. 100%, it's spot on. He said it as it is as well. Well done to him. So that's it, folks. Bye for now.